Hello, everybody. This is that steward of Christ, aka Yahawashi, Eddie King Smith IV, and I'm here because I want to go over this list. Make sure you get this this website, okay? And this is the um, America's Tax Reform, okay? I'm sorry, Americans for Tax Reform. Americans for Tax Reform opposes all tax increases as a matter of principle. Now, that actual statement is actually very clear. That's a statement of rebellion. Um, is what it is to the Social Security, covenant that we have now. Tax reform. A list of entities providing contributions to the Trump accounts for kids. Each one of these individuals and each one of these corporations and all of the stock, all of the well, I'm not going to blame the lower end stockholders, but the board members all know what's going on, so they're all traitors of the American people, and they are all in the act of kidnapping sui juris American children that were of lawful decree emancipated. In addition, they are in the act of stealing property, which is the children of remaining bondmen who are pledged to the Social Security estate trust, which, is mine estate. So, just looking at this here, this is the list, bondman. This is the list I want you to use, along with any corresponding documentation that is confirmed of those who are going to be on the kill list. Let's see here. Just looking here, we're going to pull out some of the examples, and I want you to actually see what it actually says here. Because a lot of this stuff, I mean, they're just telling on themselves. So those are all the corporations that I had mentioned before. All of their investors, all of their, not their investors, all of their board members are to be, are excommunicated from the Unum Sanctum Trust. They're labeled as traitors. As to their children, they're not excommunicated from the Unum Sanctum Trust, but they are to incur the debt of their forefathers for tried treason, and they are to be bond and enslaved, as I have stated. All lawful per my congressional and international entitlements so established of law, as I so discussed. So, okay, Michael and Susan Dell. Tomorrow, Michael and Susan Dell, 8 o'clock. The excommunication of all your children is final. And unfortunately, it just is. You and all of your children will be of decree of the great consummation, along with everyone else that's on this list who I'm discussing. Okay, so we'll just go ahead. All of them. All these companies are destroying themselves. I want these companies dissolved after these corporations are to be dissolved. All of their assets are to be returned to the state, and they've been forfeited. Every single one who signs up and commits high treason. Okay, we found the anonymous donor. Okay, look at this. He's selling off whole states. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Documentation for the 93 entries below. Intriguing. SAPSE today announced its intent to make a one-time $1,000 contribution to the Trump account of each eligible child of a U.S.-based SAP employee. SAP's planned contribution is designed to complement the federal government seed contribution, doubling the initial investment for eligible children of the U.S. based SAP employee and supporting families as they build toward long term financial security. Okay, that's this is a securities entity that is stating that they intend this with the intent that they're supporting families as they build toward long-term financial security. And the $1,000 that's coming from the federal government, that's coming out of my treasury, and that is an embezzlement. It's an embezzlement. This whole program is unlawful in all the ways that I've explained. 503. Okay, here in addition, it says Trump accounts, also known as 530A accounts, 530A accounts, were established under the One Beautiful Bill Act as tax advantaged investment accounts designed to encourage long-term savings and wealth creation for American children. Under the program, eligible U.S. citizen children born between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2028 will receive a one-time $1,000 federal seed contribution to establish the account. Oh boy. As the United States marks the 250 years of independence, SAP recognizes the country's long tradition of innovation and opportunity, and the role these values continue to play in shaping the future, said Christian Klein, Chief Executive Officer at SAP SE. With this investment in Trump accounts, we are helping SAP American families build a foundation for financial confidence, long-term opportunity, and a stronger future. So this guy thinks he's smart. He thinks he's real smart now, and he prepared this statement very carefully, okay? So Christian Klein, Chief Executive Officer, SAP, says with this investment in Trump accounts, we are helping SAP American families build a foundation. He is claiming he's making an investment, and he clearly states that he is helping SAP American families. He is claiming ownership over the American families that he vested in. Okay? They said each one was going to make a statement. I guess this is where we were going. Convergence was leading me to. Governor Jared Polis, a Trump account for each foster child in the state. Today, Governor Jared Polis announced that Colorado will opt in as a new federal initiative allowing state child welfare agencies to open tax advantage savings and investment accounts for eligible children and youth in foster care. Colorado will work with the federal government, counties, and other partners to develop the best path to implement the accounts and help foster youth, build assets of property for education, a first-time home, and a more financially secure future. It means security. They're bonding you guys into security. Let's read it again. Colorado, what is their commitment? Here's the commitment from Governor Jared Polis, um, that allowing state child welfare agencies to open tax-advantaged savings and investment accounts for eligible children and youth in foster care. They're trying to they want to make adoption. They're at least claiming that they're going to adopt you, is what they're claiming. Let's see what he says. To help foster youth. Okay. Colorado, here's this quote: Colorado should take advantage of every available dollar to help foster youth save for college, a first home, and a successful future. Every child deserves the freedom and opportunity to pursue their dreams. It doesn't say that they're going to give them, it just says that they deserve it. And these fostering the future accounts will give some of our highest needs, young Coloradans, an important head start toward financial independence, said Governor Polis. Okay, so that's not too incriminating. In Colorado, approximately 3,700 Colorado children and youth are currently in out-of-home foster care. Colorado participation will help ensure eligible foster youths have access at the same asset building opportunities as children. Those are children, by the way. They're all sui juris. And they cannot be entered into a bailment covenant of pledge again. It's already been decreed. The fostering the future. So what is going on is that Paulus is clearly stating that he knows that it's about fostering. It's about fostering care. It's about adoption of these children. They're trying to adopt you without people comprehending it and getting people to sign over their rights, which they cannot do. They cannot enter into a bailment covenant of pledge, even unknowingly. They've been issued sui juris for an eternal length of time, and they've been given equity into the Social Security estate. So what you're doing is you're actually taking equity partners of the Social Security and kidnapping them and attempting to bind them by pledge unlawfully, which is what you're doing. And this is why you're going to fail. This is why this is going to go down in such horrible flames. Let's see what Ed Friedman, who lost his freedom, said. Ed Friedman, Stable Road Foundation, $250 contribution to Trump accounts for Hawaii foster children ages 11 through 17. So what he's doing is he's saying specifically what the $200 is for. The $250 is a contribution to Trump accounts for Hawaiian foster children ages 11 through 17. Ed Friedman is saying he wants to buy Hawaiian foster children ages 11 through 17. He wants to buy as the adopter of the foster parent, the adopter of their rights. And this is unlawful, and it's disgusting. Okay. Our responsibility is to give every child the opportunity to succeed, especially those who depend on the state for care, said Governor Green. By ensuring every eligible foster child has a funded investment account, we are giving these young people a stronger foundation as they enter adulthood. I'm deeply grateful to the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation and Ed Friedman's Stable Road Foundation for helping make Hawaii the first state in the nation to achieve this. Every child in Hawaii deserves a chance to reach their full potential, and no Kelki should be left behind regarding their circumstances, said Ed Friedman, founder of the Stable Road. The federal government and the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation are caring for our foster children. These clearly stating, they all are clearly stating. You see, you don't put up a bunch of money without clearly stating what it's intention for. And their intention is for foster children. When I'm giving you $200 for X, I'm giving you $1,000 for this. This is what they are clearly saying to you. And you will not, until you open up your eyes and see that your children are being sold off by Donald Trump, entire states, to the Fox News Corporation, all these people that I'm showing you, until you take this list that I told you, you examine it, until you unabridge yourself as to the social party rank covenants of Social Security or law, or congressional, our situation of security, and realize that you have been bamboozled for 400 years. You have been enslaved. These people have enslaved over 4 billion people worldwide. And I have redeemed you. And because I have redeemed my estate, which lawfully is the Social Security estate, the covenant of the League of Nations leading into the UN Charter. The entitlement is the capitalized king of the United Nations, which allows me, which is why I've been able to redeem as the capitalized king of nations. And so, as it was defined as the time it was established, um, uh, uh, God in Christ, I therefore have the right to assume the title of Christ, and as I've made sovereign acceptance to the Unum Sanctum Trust. I am the king of the capitalized king of this of kings, tiny kings. So what they want to do is they want to fight me, and they've made rebellion against me. Again, 7 years of, they know who I am. There's clear evidence here. There's so much evidence, it's ridiculous. And bondmen, 5 million bondmen in this world, or 4 plus billion bondmen in this world. Between my bondmen, between all Americans, it is the order of the king to go out and locate these people and bring them and see if they are brought to justice, following the established ordinance that I have given, that is righteous by law. And these people, they're the worst of the worst of the worst. They're the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. Look what they want. Our responsibility is to give every opportunity. Now that I already read that one, let's find another one. Another example. Okay, SpaceX President Gwynne Shotwell. Let's see what she has to say. My husband and I are honored and thrilled to participate in the Invest America program and they're gifting a share of our SpaceX stock to a Trump account for each of more than 2 million children across our great nation. You're buying 2 million children, SpaceX? So, SpaceX President Gwynne Shotwell wants to buy 2 million children across our great nation. She wants to participate in the Invest America program. She says that they say that they're participating in the Invest America program. They're making an investment. She's clearly outlining it in her language. To continue, you better believe that they have lawyers and lawyers look at this before they make a statement like this when there's this much money on the line. Don't be fools. Okay. Continue. Every American child under 18 can benefit from having a Trump account, comma, but our gift specifically goes to the accounts of children ages 11 through 17 that live in areas with lower average household incomes, with a bit more emphasis for those that live near our Central Texas home. We have been fortunate in our careers and hope this gift encourages the next generation to continue the journey of enabling humanity to live and fly amongst the stars. A huge thanks to all that work to bring this incredible program to life. So she is there. They're buying children. Now I want to explain why does Gwen Shotwell want ages 11 through 17? If they apply, and then other thing too is that they're not even giving up cash. They're giving up stock in the company. So they're basically trading stock in the company, shares in the company, not even giving up the cash, trading shares of the stock in exchange for children, to foster children and invest in foster children, specifically in black areas. She wants them to be in, because that's what it is. Lower in, this is what they're explaining, is lower income. They want to get as many black and brown children as they can, is what this says. Ages 11 to 17, so that immediately, as soon as they begin turning 18, they can immediately start cashing in, or to go to the Federal Reserve and to collect the security and start trading the security of the serial number certificate of indebtedness. That is their Social Security Act. They want to keep Social Security around, but they're trying to find another way to take what is mine and to control it. And they're doing it as an official rebellious assembly of criminal sound majesties. This big beautiful bill has been repealed. It has been repealed. Their acts have been repealed. All of Donald Trump's acts have been repealed. Okay? So this is where we're at. These people, this is the kill list. This is where, BONDMAN, I want you to go on this list. I want you to find these people. This is where you begin your investigations. You locate the all of the people who are the board members, and then you start getting into a LexisNexis and start skip tracing out who all of their families are, who their brothers, their sisters, their aunts, their uncles are. Then you start making visits, and then you start making examples like I've shown. Okay? You do what you need to do. You take care of this. We're going to kill every single one of them. This is Eddie King Smith clearly stating that I'm the king of the United States Social Security Board, and that I am authorized, or else there would have been a police who would have come and gotten me within the last 7 years, who haven't come. There would not be blocking of my videos. There would not be a constant oppression, and I am giving you a clear order to go and locate each and every single one of these people, all of their descendants, and to execute them. That's what I have to say. You guys just don't get it. You just won't stop at all. That's the thing. You just won't quit. Most wretched of the wretched of the wretched. That's what you guys are. You just won't quit. You never stop. Fox Corporation. And the Fox Corporation and News Corporations are listed as official corporate entities providing contributions and promotional matches to the program. So these people who are on TV are never ever going to tell you or report this, because they're the ones who are a part of the investors too. Okay, they're part of the investors too. Now, you gotta listen to what I told you. Now, Steve Bannon, I don't have any evidence on you yet, but you led me to the kill list. I'm tracking you, my man. I know you did something. You're as slippery as a snake, and you talk too damn much too. So I'm telling you right now, eventually I'm gonna catch you. Okay? And if I don't catch you, well, you know, I mean, like I said, I'm the king. I can't. I know you know about the kidnappings, Steve. I know you know about the kidnappings, Steve. And while I am a law-abiding king, and I don't give orders to my bondmen to kill those who have not committed unlawful acts, capital offenses such as kidnapping and rebellion. And I can't prove that you're a traitorous piece of shit. But I tell you what, a lot less man I've seen incur, wrath from public justice in situations like these. Yeah, Steve Bannon, you sold it. You sold it, man. You kept selling it. Anyway, also to the Royal Administration of the King of Kings. From Christ, a.k.a. Yahawashi, King Eddie King Smith, Eddie King Smith IV. Okay. Dear beloveds, the affixed service is excellent. It is almost perfect. I love it exceedingly. Add those lovely sisters and all female descendants to the Royal Administration list of the first High Maidens. Awesome. Of my royal ambassadors, please add these lovely high ladies and all female descendants to my special guest list. Provide them with high quality ornaments. See that they are cared for to the proper level of their esteem as mine guest until the end of this mine earth. Then they shall be glorious. Thank you all. Sincerely, Christ, a.k.a. Yahawashi. These are my first selected high ladies of the gardens that we're going to be establishing that are going to heal the earth. And these are the first ones. Every single one in the video, I want you to track them down and add them and every female descendant to the list of high ladies at the gardens. And then later on, they and the other high ladies can get together and decide on how they're going to rule things. In the garden, the high ladies act pretty much as queens. They run everything, and all the lower maidens. And as they're teaching the young elects, once they leave the vicinity area of their garden, then the authority of the high maiden over them, therefore, is no longer. And the young prince or princess, if she leaves, can go about their way doing their things. I just want to play this to you. I just want to show you this as an example. I love this exceedingly. The only thing missing is the royal demeanor and all of the beautiful ornaments that they need to have. So I'm just going to show you this, and we'll play this real quick. Fair use. This is what I want.
And had a cool salad to go with the curry, rice and pea. We're here to serve the people. Did you get her banana pudding? Oh, perfect. Got this good Levi cornbread. Officer Benel's world famous goat. If I didn't know any better, I would swear he was Benji. My lord. Thanks, baby. Chicken wings are our #1 seller. The goat, we got a lot of pre-orders. That's what we strive for, having pre-orders so we can get in here, prep, push the plates out, and be done. So this is definitely a good night in Kingdom's Kitchen because the plates are humping right out the door. In the next 30 minutes, we'll be out of here. because we will not have any more food.
Man, my mouth is just watering. The flavors are just too full.
Nah, that was good. I ain't gonna lie, that was real good, yo. Oh, look at that right there. Oh, they ain't good. Okay, so listen. Yeah, I know. It's so weird how it goes from killing people to either wisdom or beautiful moments. But that's what I want. But get some jewelry on them, get some ornaments that make them live longer. Take care of them, especially that beautiful young maiden in the gold. Did you guys catch her? I gotta go back again. Look how beautiful she is.
Not have any more food.
Look at her. Hey, mama.
My mouth is just watering.
Anyway, add them to the list of these. This is going to be your. You don't believe this, but these are going to be your high maidens of the gardens. This is what they're going to look like. Various of the various 12 tribes of Israel, of our different groups. They're going to be the leaders of the educating, of the, how do I put this? The edification, the return to church and the church and state in schooling of our young. So this is what I want, but I want them upgraded to well, I want them in the fullness of the reality that they are princesses and princes. And as far as it comes to the high maidens, if you walk into the zone of a high maiden, if you walk into her domain, you might as well realize that as long as her their garden's flag hangs to the right of the flag of the crown, they rule in that domain. If they leave that domain, then they're subject to the laws of the land. So I don't think you guys comprehend what I'm doing. But as I come out with more information and do a specific video on the garden soon, then I'll discuss this a little bit further. But this is the organization of what we're doing, and this is the first set of beautiful high maidens that have been selected. And as time passes, more and more will be selected. But this is your start. Okay? Anyway, there'll be more.
The flavors are just...
And they can cook, so you can see. Anyway, so Bondman, you got to take these guys out. We can't let them get away with stealing our children. We just can't. I hate this. All right, I'm going to stay on them. You guys have a good one. This guy, I don't know how. I can't get him yet. I'm still searching. The investigation's still going on, Steve. I'm going to get you, man. Don't know how. If I don't get you, well, I have a feeling karma's going to catch up with you. Sincerely, Christ. Bye, Steve.